Hi students, good morning. So in the last classes, we are seeing our first prose. That is from the last classes, we are seeing our first prose, the portrait of a lady. So what we have seen in the previous classes, so the author's grandson had went abroad for his further studies, but grandma was not worried of that, and as usual, she was bidding goodbye to her grandson in the railway station, and she was keeping on saying her prayers. So after when her grandson returns back from abroad after 5 years, so the grandma was looking as same. Okay, so she was just holding his hands in the railway station. So this is what we have seen in the last class. Now let us continue. In the evening, a change came over her. She did not pray. She collected the women of the neighborhood, got an old drum, and started to sing. For several hours, she thumped the sagging skins of the dilapidated drum and sang of the homecoming of warriors. We had to persuade her to stop to avoid overstraining. That was the first time since I had known her that she did not pray. Right. So in the evening, so on the evening of the same day, that is when her grandson had returned from abroad. So on the same evening, so what happened is a change came over her. Okay, there was a change in the grandma, in the behavior, in the activities of the grandma. She did not pray. So for the first time, they were able to see that she did not pray. She collected the women of the neighborhood. So she called all the women from her neighborhood, got an old drum. So she had taken an old drum, or she got an old drum from them, and she started to sing. For several hours, she thumped the sagging skins of the dilapidated drum and sang of the homecoming of warriors. Okay. So for several hours, so for many hours, she thumped. So she was beating the sagging skin. So sagging skins means here skin of the drum, right? So sagging skins means as it is an old drum, the skin of the drum was in somewhat it is declined downward. Okay, இது எப்படி சொல்கிறது, ஜஸ்ட் லூஸாக இருந்ததுன்னா இட் வில் நாட் பி ஸ்ட்ரெச்டு இல்லையா, ஒரு மாதிரி ஸ்ட்ரெச்டாக இல்லாமல் இட் வில் பி டிக்ளைனிங் டவுன்வர்ட், ரைட்? தட் இஸ் சாகிங். So sagging skins of the dilapidated drum. Dilapidated means damaged drum, old drum. Since it is old, it is somewhat damaged. And sang of the homecoming of warriors. So here homecoming of warriors is a phrase here. So what is the meaning is, since the grandma is very old, so there was a change in her in the evening. She was feeling ill, but she did not express it openly. So she had stopped her prayer. Okay. So she might have known that she is going to face her death. Okay, maybe she might have known that she is going to face her death. So she had stopped praying that day, and she started to sing by collecting all the women from the neighborhood. Okay, she might be thinking that she is going to return back to the God. Okay, see, we all believe that God has given birth for all of us to live in this world, and after our death we will be again going back to God. So this is our general belief, right? So likewise, she might have known about her death. So she might have thought that she is going to return back to the land of God. So after suffering all the happiness and all the problems in the human life, again she is going to return back to God. So she might have known that. So that's why she is singing the song of homecoming of various. Okay. We had to persuade her to stop to avoid overstraining. So they were continuously, the family members were pursued means continuing. Okay. So they were continuously asking her to stop playing the drum to avoid overstrainings. Okay, to avoid the strain, they are asking her to stop playing the drum. That was the first time since I had known her that she did not pray. So in the grandson's lifetime, so that is the first day, first time she is seeing her. He is seeing her, his grandma not praying, right? So the next morning she was taken ill. So what happened next morning is she had fallen ill. It was a mild fever, and the doctor told us that it would go. Okay, so she was suffering from a fever. So when they had taken doctor, so doctor said that it was a mild fever, so she'll be feeling better within a short time. But my grandmother thought differently. She told us that her end was near. She said that since only a few hours before the close of the last chapter of her life, she had omitted to pray, she was not going to waste any more time talking to us. Okay. But my grandmother thought differently. Okay, so doctor is telling that she'll be getting cured very soon. But grandmother thought it differently. She told us that her end was near. So she was telling her family members that her end was near. That is, she was going to die soon. She said that since only a few hours before the close of the last chapter of her life, she had omitted to pray. Okay, so she is going to die very soon. So that's why she had stopped praying. She was not going to waste any more time talking to us. So she was not ready to waste any time by talking with the family members. That is, she doesn't want to talk to any of her family members. We protested, but she ignored our protest. She lay peacefully in bed, praying and telling her beads. Even before we could suspect, her lips stopped moving and the rosary fell from her lifeless fingers. A peaceful pallor spread on her face, and we knew that she was dead. So we protested. So we refers to all the family members. They were protesting. They were asking her not to be peaceful, and they were asking her to talk, but she ignored. So ignored means refused. So she had refused all their protest. She lay peacefully in bed, praying and telling her beads. Okay, so she was lying very peacefully, quietly, calmly in her bed, and she was telling her beads. That is, she was praying. Even before we could suspect. Suspect means doubt. Okay, so even before we could suspect, her lips stopped moving and the rosary fell from her lifeless fingers. Okay, so even before they are getting doubt, why she is silent, what happened? Her rosary is falling from her fingers, lifeless fingers. That means she was dead. A peaceful pallor spread on her face, and we knew that she was dead. So pallor means an unhealthy, a pale appearance. Okay, so after death we can see a paleness in the dead body. Okay, so a peaceful pallor spread on her face, and we knew that she was dead. So they were able to understand that grandma was no more, she was dead. We lifted her off the bed and, as is customary, laid her on the ground and covered her with a red shroud. Okay, so we lifted her off the bed. That is, they are taking her away from the bed, and as is customary. So customary means as usual practice. They are laying her on the ground. So they are laying the dead body of grandma on the ground, covered with a red shroud. Shroud means the cloth which is used to cover the dead body. So here they are covering the dead body with a red colored cloth. After a few hours of mourning, we left her alone to make arrangements for her funeral. So that is for the all the last rituals. Okay, funerals means the last customary thing which we used to do for a dead person. So after a few hours of mourning means being sad or crying. Okay, so after a few hours of mourning, we left her alone to make arrangements for her funeral. In the evening, we went to her room with a crude stretcher to take her to be cremated. Okay, so in the evening, what they are doing is they are going back to her room with a stretcher to take her to be cremated. So what is mean by cremated is to burn the dead body of a person. Okay, to burn the dead body of a person, that is called as cremated. The sun was setting and had lit her room and veranda with a blaze of golden light. So as it is the evening time, the sun is setting and had lit her room. So what is lit? Lit is the past tense of light. Okay, so and had lit her room and veranda with a blaze of, that is with the rays of golden color light. In the evening we can say yellowish rays of light. So okay, that is what it is said as golden rays of light. We stopped halfway in the courtyard. So while they are taking the dead body of the grandma to be cremated, they are stopping in the halfway in the courtyard, all over the veranda and in her room, right up to where she lay dead and stiff, wrapped in the red shroud. Thousands of sparrows sat scattered on the floor. So what happened is, so as they are taking her body to be cremated, they could see all over the veranda and in her room. In whose room? In grandma's room. Okay, and in her room, right up to the place where she lay dead. So அவங்க எங்க இறந்திருந்தாங்களோ, from that place to the place where she is covered in her red colored cloth, what happened? Thousands of sparrows sat scattered. Scattered means spreaded. So they were able to see thousands of sparrows sitting on the floor. There was no chirruping. So usually what will happen? So even grandma once worried that the sparrows were just coming to take grains from her and there is no close relationship between them. Okay, but now see what happened. There was no chirruping. So that is, the sparrows are not making any noise. There is no chirruping among the sparrows. We felt sorry for the birds and my mother fetched. Fetched means bring. So here as it is in past, we can say brought. Okay, so we felt sorry for the birds and my mother fetched some bread for them. So whose mother? Arthur's mother. Okay, Khushwant Singh's mother brought some bread for them. She broke it into little crumbs. Crumbs means pieces. Okay, so she is breaking the bread into little pieces, the way my grandmother used to, and throw it to them. Okay, so as how grandma will be giving food to the sparrows, so Khushwant Singh's mother is now giving little pieces of bread to the sparrows. The sparrows took no notice of the bread, but the sparrows are not ready to feed on the little pieces of bread. Okay, the sparrows took no notice of the bread. When we carried my grandmother's corpse off, they flew away quietly. So what happened is, when they had to take corpse means the dead body, that is called as corpse. Okay, there is one more corpse. The spelling is CORPS. Okay, find the meaning for this too and submit in your homework, right? So when we carried my grandmother's corpse off, so that is when they had taken grandmother's body out of the house, they flew away quietly. Okay, flew is the past tense of fly, past tense flew, and past participle flown. right? Okay. So when we carried my grandmother's corpse off, that is out of the house, all the sparrows flew away very quietly. Next morning, the sweeper swept the breadcrumbs into the dustbin. So what happened next morning is, when the sweeper had come to clean the veranda and the courtyard, okay, so he had swept the little pieces of breadcrumbs into the dustbin. So they were thrown into the dustbin. No sparrows were ready to eat the breadcrumbs provided by the Khushwant Singh's mother, because this shows the close relationship between the sparrow and the grandmother. Okay, so they were not ready to take any food provided by any other person except the grandmother, because there was a close relationship of love, affection and kindness among the bird and the grandma. Okay, so this is the portrait of a lady. So portrait means picture. Okay, whose picture is referred to as the portrait here? Grandma's picture. Okay, so grandmother's picture is said to be the portrait here, portrait of a lady. So here which lady it refers to? It refers to the Khushwant Singh's grandmother. Okay, so what is the theme of this lesson is, this lesson shows a close bond, that is a close relationship between the grandson and the grandma. So usually there will be a special relationship between grandsons, grandchildren and the grandparents in the house. They'll be very kind towards the grandchildren. They'll be very affectionate. They'll be very much loving towards the grandchildren. Okay, so now why Khushwant Singh has written this prose is because he is filled with the remembrance, past remembrance of his grandmother, and he wants to express his close relationship between him and his grandma. Okay, so we have completed prose 1. Hope every one of you have understood. Thank you for watching. Thank you.